Hello my friends, and welcome to Adventures of Deanna. I'm Deanna, and I'm on a mission to lose over 100 pounds, listening to a podcast, Losing 100 Pounds with Corinne Crabtree. If you're interested in the podcast, here's a screenshot so you know what you're looking for. In today's video, we're going to cover my November results, the last week's weekly weigh-in, and then we're also going to talk about December goals. So lots of fun, exciting things planned for today, so you guys can follow me on my weight loss adventure. So first, let's talk about November. So at the beginning of the month, every month, I do a monthly plan. And I'm going to throw it up here on the screen so you can kind of see what my monthly plan looks like. Looks a little like this. So it's a paperwork diet, as I've told you guys before. So my big 3 goals this month were to do Yoga-Vember every single day, to journal every single day, and to do a daily plan. I write down why these things are important to me. Your why is just as important as weight loss as it is important for your daily actions, and that's why I write down why my goals are important to me. And then I write down 3 big actions that I commit to taking during the month. Things that might get in my way, like, and things for November, Thanksgiving was something that might get in my way. And just write down, how do I know that I'm going to be successful? What are those measurements that I'm going to judge my success by? So first I do a little bit of planning for the month ahead. Every single day during the month I have a habit tracker. Now, if you Google habit tracker, you can find all kinds of cool habit trackers that you can color in. And it does feel good to color in those circles and to see where it is that you're really succeeding in areas that you might need a little work on. And then you can focus on how can I work on the things that I need help with. So my habit tracker, shows me how I did. And if I can grade myself on this. So for the month of November, I got an 87% for the month at doing things like making my 24-hour plan, following that plan, doing my doable hunger, which is eating whenever I'm hungry and stopping whenever I'm satisfied, so that I'm not overeating. I'm not eating for reasons, that are emotional or celebratory, different things like that. Drinking my water, getting my sleep. These are the important healthy habits that I've set up for myself in order to lose weight. So every day I fill in my little dots to say, what I did and what I didn't do. And then at the end of the month, I do a monthly assessment. So this month my big goals were to do yoga daily. I did that 83% of the time. Journal, I did that 86% of the time. And to write my daily plan, I did that 83% of the time. So there are definitely things that I can do work on in order to improve my healthy habits. But I really feel like 80% is pretty good. If you're doing an 80-20, I think that is a good way to be. I really want to focus on how can this be very balance. So they talk a lot about work-life balance, and I also think that that's important to me in my lifestyle or my diet, if we wanted to call it a diet. I don't want to be so all-consumed where my whole day is taken up with thinking about my diet and thinking about how I'm going to lose weight and thinking about all these things. There's got to be time in my life to, just chill out and relax. There's got to be times to be silly. There's got to be times to be lazy, because sometimes I want to be a lazy person sometimes. So I feel that I'm really trying to just strike a balance within everything that I'm doing. And I feel like within 83%, I'm doing really good at having that balance in my life. That is my monthly assessment. I'm really proud of myself for doing yoga. And I was really surprised with how much I fell in love with the yoga. And whenever we get into my December plans, you're going to see that that is not going away. That is something that is going to be a part of my life. I find it calming, relaxing, and extremely beneficial to my body. So I'm going to keep with the yoga. So that's monthly planning and how I did for the month of November. So for the month of November, I lost a total of 3.4 pounds, which is great. I had a really hard time June, July, August, September. It was slow goings there. So October and November have really picked up in the weight loss, and I'm very excited that I'm seeing a little bit better results for these months. And I really can't tell you why. You know, there's a difference. I've been trying to really figure out why that there's been a big difference, and I just don't know. So I just have to keep on my path. I just keep going and doing the things that, you know, work. Next, I wanted to talk about the week. So it was the week after Thanksgiving. I came off of Thanksgiving weighing 220.2, which is the same that I weighed the week before. And a little part of me was very nervous because of Thanksgiving. And I weighed in 2 days after Thanksgiving, and I felt like maybe there could be some potential for weight to come on. Maybe those calories didn't really manifest themselves as fat yet. So I was a little nervous that there was going to be, you know, an uptick in my weight for the week. But I continued on. I pushed through. I made my plan every single day. And I've got some of my plans that I can show you. And this is all I do in the morning. Every morning, whenever I get up in the morning, after I walk the dog, then I sit down with a cup of coffee and I make my plan for the day. My plans are very minimal looking. So it just says what I'm going to eat. I don't weigh or measure my food or count calories, so I don't need to worry about any of those things. It's just today, these are the things that I want to eat today. And I just write those down, and then that's it. So I did that every single day this past week, and my results for this week, whenever I stepped on the scale, I was so pleased, so excited. I started losing weight at 266 pounds. I weighed in last week at 220.2, and this week I weighed in at 217.8 for a total loss of 2.4 pounds this past week, which is astronomical. I normally lose a half a pound a week. Like, I'm over the moon excited that I lost 2.4 pounds. Just freaking excited. So if you made it this far in the video, real quick, I do want to say, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn that notification bell on so you'll know whenever I post. I post my weekly weigh-in videos on Mondays, and then I post whatever else, whenever else. I don't know. So you'll need to put that notification bell on so you know whenever my random videos pop up, whenever they're about. Next, I want to talk about the last 90 days. So the last 90 days is something that I believe is a Rachel Hollis thing. I think that really focusing in on those last 90 days so that you can finish the year out very strong. Just as hard as you would. Like, a lot of people set New Year's resolutions and goals, and we're like, yay, it's the new year. And I wanted to finish the year with that same enthusiasm that people start their diets in January with. So that brought on the last 90 days. So I made my big poster board, and it's got, you know, where I want to be, my big dream goal, which I'm probably not going to hit, and my goal, which is to be 210 pounds by the end of the year. I can do that, but I'm gonna have to be very, very focused in on making sure that I do all of my healthy habits in order to get there. So this week I got to color in those 2.4 pounds on my weight tracker. And then we have how I did with Yogvember and with my journaling. Now this shows something very interesting whenever I take a look at this. When I look at the orange section, that was my October challenge. I had Walktober as well as not drinking any shots, alcoholic shots. And then for November, my goals were to do yoga every single day and to journal every single day. When I look at these, I kind of peter out towards the end of the month and I get fatigued with the challenges that I've accepted. So this month I really want to do more journaling, and I want to focus in on why is it that I get fatigued with the challenges? Why is it that I start off so strong but towards the end of the month I don't do as well? I really want to learn something from this and improve upon what it is that I'm doing. So I really will focus on how can I improve showing up for myself at the end of the month as strongly as I do at the beginning of the month. Moving on to December, since we're looking at the last 90 days, you're going to see on here that my goals for December are I'm doing Derek's Journey Step Challenge and I'm on Team Skywalker. So I want to cheer on everyone that is on Team Skywalker, and I also want to cheer on everyone from Team Balance Breakers. I'm really interested to see how we all do with our steps. I know Derek is killing it with his steps. Funny thing happened last week with the steps, doing these steps, and I fell asleep and I had like 10,950 steps for the day. I only needed 50 more steps to get to that next point that I could have got for my team. So I'm so sorry that I let you guys down. I'm so sorry I let you down. Now I know that I need to look at my Fitbit before I go to bed to make sure that I'm not at some milestone for the day. Speaking of Fitbits, non-scale victory. I've been wearing my Fitbit for years now, and I've already had to remove one link from the band. I have this fancy band that I got from Amazon. I like it better than the bands that come with it, but it's already starting to turn again, and I'm gonna have to take out another link maybe soon. So that is a huge non-scale victory. Another non-scale victory that I had this week, which, I don't know, it just makes me feel good. I got these new pants. I had my pants that I wear around the house, my lounging pants that I've been wearing since I was 266 pounds, and they were getting pretty baggy, and I really needed new pants, so I had to order new pants. And I got these pants in an extra large, XXL. So although technically there are two X's in the name, they're not a size 2X. So it just feels so different to be in a size extra large than whenever you see that 2X on your pants. So I felt pretty amazing about that. Now I know that these pants, which I absolutely love, they're Amazon Essential Terry pants. They're just little casual around the house pants, but they are amazing. And now I know that as I shrink down, I can just reorder these pants in a smaller size. Don't have to worry. I've been so nervous now that I'm getting smaller about whenever it's time to go from plus size to regular size clothes. There's a weirdness that I have associated with that. For December, we talked about how I'm doing Derek's Journey Step Challenge. I'm also going to do yoga 15 days out of the month. I'm not going to strive for anything more than that. I'm not setting that as a goal. I'm probably going to do more than that, but as far as for achieving a goal, I wanted to set it kind of low so that I can exceed that goal versus not meeting the goal. So yoga is 15 days out of the month. So again, I filled out my worksheet, did what my goals are, what actions I commit to taking, some things that might get in the way of me reaching my goals. and how I know that I'll succeed in different miscellaneous other questions. So my big thing this month is really for the month of December is to just strike a nice balance between keeping my routines, keeping the plans that I made to myself, focusing on those healthy behaviors and habits to just finish out the month extra strong. That's the big thing. I want to hit that 210 so bad, but I hate setting weight goals. I know that I've set a weight goal, which is against what I want to do, but somehow I still do it. I really want to hit that goal, and a lot of times whenever I set a weight goal, I don't always achieve it. And if I don't, I don't. But I wanted to set it, even though I'm against it. Does that make any sense to you? Do you guys set goals and you're just like, you know that you're probably not going to hit it? Does it affect you whenever you set a weight goal and you don't hit it? I know it feels good whenever we do meet the goal, but how about whenever you set a weight goal and you don't meet that goal? Because sometimes these things are out of our control. Sometimes there are unforeseen circumstances that throw all of our great intentions just completely out of the water. So let me know in the comments below how it makes you feel whenever you set a weight goal but don't achieve it, and if you feel like it is good, bad, indifferent in setting a weight goal. That's all the excitement I have for this week in Adventures of Deanna, losing 100 pounds. Again, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell on so you know whenever I post. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, it's going to be an adventure. Bye.